But would you say that what you experience in the East Blue arc of One Piece, the East Blue chapter of One Piece, is a good representation of One Piece as a whole?
I think it is, but I think it's also just the beginning, right? You have to do. They're still figuring things out, both storytelling wise. You have to do a lot of setup to be able to pay it off. You have to visually. I mean, I think some of the beginning. I mean, like the art style is basing on Oda's art, so you have that core art style, but like animation wise, it's not like it's perfect. Musically, they've got some really good songs, but they use the same like four songs a lot. um,
Hmm.
so it still is figuring it out. There's a lot of room to grow, but I do think it's a pretty good representation of. You get a good look at what makes characters tick. You get a good representation of humor and emotional moments. I think it's a pretty good slice of One Piece.
Okay. What do you so do you think that where we cut this off, which was at the end of where Netflix says the first season ends,
Yeah,
do
it's
you
the end
think
of
this is
East Blue Arc.
you have said Arlong Park is a good cutoff. I would say that if this is what you're going for, is like I want to see the beginning of One Piece and like where it all comes, how it all comes together.
Yeah.
Do you think? I think Arlong Park makes more sense than the full 61 episodes.
I think
But
it's a good stopping point. It's the before you go into um, the Grand Line, right? So it's a
mhm,
good spot of like we're not even at the real threats yet. This is the
yeah,
pre, this is the tutorial, right? um,
yeah,
so I
I
think
get that.
all of East Blue is a good point. But I do think Arlong Park is a good marker of if you finish Arlong Park and you weren't into it, don't bother with those last
Yeah.
15, 20 episodes.
Well, for what I was going for, which is I want a good representation of One Piece as a whole. I want the first part of One Piece. I think
Yeah,
what we watched was good.
I agree.
I think because it does also have the filler arcs.
Yep, we got
Uh
the only true filler arc is that last one.